one that sticks out is you never put, like in Thailand, you never put your feet next to someone's head. That's a big taboo. Don't even try to do it. It's just not accepted. It's very disrespectful, and you don't want to do that. And as far as religions, there is from what I've remember, there is some Christianity out there. It's there's a lot of Catholicism for the most part. It is, and then also there's Buddhism, of course, just the influence from the surrounding Asian cultures. And as for values, family is a very important thing. You don't do anything to disrespect your family or to bring shame to your family. And I think a lot of things, it's just you always hang out with your family. Rarely, when I was back home, I rarely hung out with friends. I've hung out with all my cousins and all my siblings. So it is a strong family connection, and you're very connected to them. And there's a lot of also just a strong family value in there that I grew up with, and I loved it. And that's all throughout Laos. And let's see. And as far as a couple of cultural things, there are certain cultural dress wear that you would wear for like special holidays. Like I know there's I know for New Year's it was a basically a black shirt, black button-up shirt, and it was, let's see, it was sewn with various colors, and also there were coins attached. And also with the female, they usually wear skirts a lot. Um, and yeah, let's see. And then I think a big cultural thing that we still do with my family is what we call tukti, or just hand tying. And that's sort of very interesting. So you'll have the traditional table set up. There'll be some kind of animal on it. Usually it's a pig head or a chicken on it. And then you'll see like different goods around. You'll see like candy, crackers, egg, and some other things. And in the middle, they'll stick a candle in the like whatever animals on there, and they'll light it. And then everyone gathers around the table, and on top of the table, on a plate or sticking out from somewhere, there's white strings. And so to start this off, it's sort of everyone somehow has to be attached to the table, so that everyone's around. You can, if someone's holding the table, you can hold their shoulder, and then it sort of goes like that. And it's usually the head of the household that'll say a prayer, just starting off the new year, like bless us with this, bless us with that. And then after he's done with that, everyone would take some white string, and usually it's the elderly that go first, and the elderly would tie the hands of all the younger generation, wish them good health, wish them wealth, just staying in school. Just they'll just ask for specific blessings for each person, and for each person, they'll just tie another string on you. So if you see them with string tied around their wrist, it just means that they just had a blessing. And that's just not for like New Year's. It's also if someone is really sick, they'll be like, okay, we're gonna tie their hand. And that's just a way to show that you want them to be blessed. You're praying for them, kind of thing. And that was another big thing. And yes, and I guess the last thing is you don't want to disrespect your elders. No matter what they say, no matter how they treat you, you show them the maximum respect. I remember I didn't really get that as a kid. And so, yes, I got punished a few times. And yeah, I just remember when I would talk back to someone that was more elderly to me, my parents would pull me aside, like, you don't do that. No matter what they did, either you shut up and walk away, or you just stay there and be respectful. And that's a really big thing in their culture. And just as a cultural sense within Laos, I mean, the three different branches in Laos, the Khmut, the Laotians, and the Hmong, they're gonna have their specific three traditions. But among the three of those are probably the most common traditions and values that they all share.